The Leo and Danny show. Austin, yes. You were telling me, and I was hearing about it today, this pedophile movie on Netflix.
Oh, Cuties.
It's called Cuties.
Yeah, it's basically like softcore pedophile child porn.
Is it still up on Netflix?
Yeah, I think so.
They didn't remove it.
I don't think so. They've been doubling down, saying the movie is actually about why you shouldn't over-sexualize kids. So we over-sexualized a whole bunch of kids and made them twerk and shit in front of us. I mean, think like just the audition process of picking these 4 girls. They probably had like 200 little girls come in and twerk in front of them in order to pick which girls are going to be on the twerking
Disgusting.
team.
You know who was there? Fan Jerry was there, apparently.
I heard the same thing, Leo.
He was there.
They sent down some of the girls to San Diego to audition.
Yeah.
Can you pull these girls up, Austin? I want to see what's going on here.
Danny, how do you feel about maybe a little call in Netflix customer service from the Leo and Danny show?
Just if we can get through to live people, which I think is going to be more difficult than you expect,
maybe,
then I'm down.
Yeah.
I heard about this today, though, and I heard it's directed by a woman of color, which gives it almost immunity. I mean, that's about as close as you can get to having full immunity from being canceled.
True.
But I'm surprised. What was I guess I can't really ask you questions right now while you're looking these girls up.
Well, you wish that he could multitask, right? Wouldn't that be a dream?
To have a producer capable of doing more than one thing at once?
I can listen if you have a question.
How did this controversy start up?
So basically,
it came out. I imagine that was the first step.
Yes. So, well, not actually. Netflix released like a trailer and like a poster image for it, which is this picture that I need to pull up the bigger version of.
Yeah, you do. I can't see that at all.
It's like a girl bending over. It looks like something the Spice Girls would have done in 1998.
Do I look like
it's
a
like girls
hawk? I don't have 25 vision.
What the fuck?
It's like girls in basically stripper outfits, and they join a twerking team, and they're all 11 years old.
11. Wow.
Yeah. So the entire movie is a bunch of crotch shots, and like one girl takes a picture of her vagina and posts it on the internet. Another girl flashes her tits to a bunch of people as they're like on this like twerking team, and they're all like 11 years old, and just the whole movie is crotch shots of little girls, basically.
All right.
That's disgusting.
I hope you guys are ready to do some talking. I'm going to be back in an hour and 33 minutes.
You sick fuck. Stop it. You can't watch that right now.
You know my lipodermis?
You can't. Stop. No. You're not going to be masturbating to Cuties.
Fuck. What's the point? I'm sure artistically it has no merit.
Some U.S. congressmen are actually like trying to put an investigation into Netflix for like this movie might even be illegal.
Fucking about time, dude.
Do you know anything about Pizzagate, Danny?
I know it has to do with pedophiles and pizza.
Yeah.
Am I close?
That's what I know about it too. I figured, Austin, do you know anything about Pizzagate?
Yeah.
Give us a quick rundown of what Pizzagate is.
Okay, so basically, there's this guy named Anthony Weiner who was a congressman, he was a congressman, and his dick pic leaked or whatever at one point. His name's Weiner, which is pretty funny, and he got arrested for some shit involving him watching child porn. I'm pretty sure, and they took his laptop, and on his laptop were a whole bunch of emails from Democratic politicians and stuff talking about, oh, okay, we have a party, we ordered 53 tacos and 400 hot dogs or whatever, and they're going to be at the pool, so have fun. And basically pizza, or CP, cheese pizza, is just like a safe word for child porn. So they have different names for these things.
They ordered tacos and hot dogs.
So I'm getting to that.
What were the
They didn't
tacos?
order
Were they
cheese pizza.
animals? Were the tacos and hot dogs animals? Because
Hot
that would
dogs
make sense.
Tacos is a pterodactyl.
Yeah.
They actually have the fossilized remains of one of those.
Oh, wow.
You can stick the tailbones up your ass. It feels great. And then
shit.
the hot dogs is...
Wiener dogs.
No.
They're all dachshunds.
It is dachshunds.
Yeah, they're just dachshunds. They have endless amounts of dachshunds for you to molest and finger and do what you want.
I was thinking hogs and tilapia, which is like a surf and turf style dish. Maybe.
But yeah, there are different food items
So
for
they use the
different
pizza.
things.
The pizza is a code word for kids, is what you're saying.
Yeah, basically cheese pizza, CP, child porn.
So,
hot dogs are boys, tacos are girls. They're just code words for pedophile lingo, and that's where the Pizzagate conspiracy comes from.
That one email about a pool party and tacos and hot dogs.
It's like a whole bunch of emails and shit,
And it wasn't just Anthony Weiner?
It wasn't just Anthony Weiner. Like multiple people being named. There's this whole thing involving this pizza place in DC where a lot of politicians go, and they have like transgender like dance day or whatever and shit.
Jeez.
Some guy went in there and like shot holes in the wall trying to like find kids being hidden. But and that's what the media will always bring up when they say Pizzagate. They think it's all about this pizza restaurant, but Pizzagate is really just about people in positions of power having an underground child sex ring, which is just what the Epstein shit is. And Epstein was mentioned in all those emails and stuff because this was way before that.
Danny, what do you think the chances are of a pedophile ring in the politics and also in Hollywood? Do you think it exists?
Fuck yeah. I'm sure it's true. Jeffrey Epstein, that guy is, the entire podcast?
No, you're good. You're good.
Thanks, Austin.
Epstein is clearly a pedophile, and he hung out with a bunch of powerful politicians, but who else is on his flight log? Will Ferrell, Chris Tucker, Kevin Spacey, Hollywood guys. Absolutely, there's a pedophile ring. There's fucking aliens, Leo.
Well, how do you know that?
Because the fucking Pentagon and the military is showing footage now of objects that they admit they can't identify that are flying in complete defiance of the laws of physics.
Right.
Tom DeLonge for Blink-182 has been calling it for years.
Also,
I've been
what they
listening to
say.
you know Tom DeLonge?
Yeah.
I've been listening to that live album by Blink-182, Not Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, the Mark, Tom, and Travis show, 1998 and 1999. There's a song on there called Aliens Exist. The dude fucking knew. He found his passion in life. It wasn't skateboarding. It wasn't punk music. It was exposing UFO conspiracies.
I guess Bob Lazar on Rogan, he did say that there were aircrafts that he was, de-engineering, and then the Pentagon said the same thing, like that they found aircrafts not from this, planet. How does that make you feel? So now we're just really legitimately just a life source floating around in an infinite space on this, the Earth, which we're just the right distance from the sun, I guess, at the end of the day, Danny. Which means we should never be nervous during bits.
That's what I told Nico, right? Austin thinks I have the eyesight of one over there, trying to show me
seriously.
a thumbnail-sized image of these girls from Cuties. Do your job, Austin.
I know. You know what? We should have his computer on a monitor up on that screen so we could dictate. Right? We should put a monitor.
And we should have
there.
a separate keyboard for inside the dog kennel.
The internet is doing a really good job, like getting rid of like a lot of these images of this movie.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And they get rid of a lot of things. Like anything negative about Bill Clinton is just off the internet, dude.
It's funny if you look at his tweets. When you go on Twitter and look down into the bottom of the discussion thread, not even the bottom, the very top, all the upvoted pictures is that painting from Epstein's house of him dressed like a chick, Clinton dressed like a chick.
Right.
Yeah, coming back to the pedophile things, absolutely, Leo. Who fucking knows what's going on? We're little ants in our farm.
Right.
And up there at the top, in the banking, the political world, the very top reaches of Hollywood. I wonder why Hollywood's involved. They probably
they're
the
a powerful
politicians.
business. I mean, look, if California is the 8th biggest economy in the world, a big portion of that is the studios. Where you are right next to two of the biggest studios in the world, Warner Brothers and Universal. They're the biggest studios in the world. There's the picture.
I think it's just the bankers and the politicians.
Yeah.
They want to be the cool kids. Because they were at fucking Yale, and they were getting canned at prep school, and they spent all their time in law school, medical school. They just want to fuck chicks with Leonardo DiCaprio.
With DiCaprio, right? I know. I have a question for you. Well, like my buddy, who's a businessman, and he wants to be wealthy beyond belief one day. Like his goal is like mass amounts of money, right? He's probably worth a couple million already, but he wants to be a millionaire and maybe even a billionaire because he says he thinks like a billionaire or a multimillionaire has a life and goes to parties and does things that we just have no idea about.
I'm really surprised he acquired multiple millions of dollars when the sole reason he wants to get rich is to go to big parties.
I know, it's odd.
It's a weird
he's a
motivation.
Persian guy. He's got a school, a fucking what is it? A music school, randomly. He's got like 10 people teaching.
Is he a musician or did he just hire musical?
No,
teachers?
he's a musician. He knows about it, but yeah, he like charges like $120 an hour and it pays them $50, and then he's got like 30 lessons a day. So he's just got money coming in just all the time.
Once you reach a certain level, right now where I am in life, I could do all the partying I'd ever want to do. What makes it better when you have a bunch of money?
I don't know. You could do some crazy shit. You could be like, hey, I like that. Let's go get a New York bagel tonight. Fire up the jet,
They do fuck kids on their planes and shit.
That sounds
Maybe
pretty
that's
tight.
his goal. He's like, I want to get in the inner circle because
Maybe he wants to fuck kids.
they're fucking all
You
these
can just
kids.
stick a funnel up a girl's pussy and shit down it.
But you know, have you had a good New York bagel, dude? Oh God, I've been dreaming about those. You know,